All right, let's talk about something every renter has stressed him out, getting that security deposit back. It can feel like a total gamble, right? Well, today we're going to break down exactly how you can protect your cash and make sure it ends up back in your pocket where it belongs. $1,500. Just think about that number for a second. That's a lot of money. For most of us, that's a huge deal. But for one renter, that was the exact amount that just poof, disappeared from his deposit. So the big question is, where did it go? Was it for legit repairs? Or was something else going on? This is the mystery we're about to unravel, and honestly, the answer is something every single renter needs to hear. Yeah, this whole situation is what we're calling a renter's nightmare. And trust me, it's a story that plays out all the time in apartment buildings everywhere. So let me introduce you to Mike. He's 23, just wrapped up his first one-year lease. And he did everything by the book. He cleaned that place top to bottom. But then a month after he moved out, he gets a notice. His landlord was keeping a massive $1,500 out of his $2,000 deposit. Unbelievable. And get this, check out the charges. $500 for cleaning, even though Mike had already cleaned, and another $1,000 for repainting. Mike knew these charges were completely bogus, but the real problem is, how do you prove it? It's just his word against the landlord's, right? So how did Mike actually fight back? Well, that brings us to the best part. Section 2, what I like to call your 5-minute insurance policy. It's this super simple thing you can do that can literally save you thousands of dollars. You see, this wasn't just a story about Mike losing money. It's a story about how he protected it. He wasn't surprised because he had a secret weapon ready to go, a strategy he put into motion on the very first day he got his keys. And here it is. The secret weapon is this incredibly easy 5-minute move-in ritual. Step 1, you just whip out your phone and take pictures of every single room. Get the corners, the floors, everything. Step 2, take quick videos of any little bit of damage you already see. You know, scuffs on the wall, scratches, little carpet stains. That's literally it. Now, the reason those photos are like a superpower is because of a really important legal difference. And that brings us to Section 3. Understanding wear and tear versus actual damage. Getting this is absolutely key. So what the heck is normal wear and tear? Well, it's basically the law's way of saying that things naturally get a little worn out when someone, lives in a place. A little fading paint, carpets getting a bit worn, that's expected. And here's the kicker. The landlord is responsible for those costs, not you. This chart breaks it down perfectly. You hang some pictures and leave a few small nail holes, that's wear and tear. Landlord's problem. But, a giant hole in the drywall, that's damage. That's on you. Same thing with paint. A little faded from the sun is normal. Big pet stains on the wall, that's damage. Your move-in photos are the proof of what was there from the start. Okay, so you've got your evidence. You know the difference between wear and tear and damage. So what's next? What do you actually do with this knowledge? Welcome to Section 4, the Renter's Playbook. This is your game plan. It's a simple 3-step process to officially fight back against any unfair charges. I know it might look a little intimidating, but trust me, it's way more straightforward than it seems. First thing you do is send a formal demand letter. It sounds fancy, but it's just a letter where you clearly say, hey, I dispute these unreasonable deductions. You demand the specific amount you're owed back. For Mike, that was $1,500, and you give them a deadline, say 30 days. And this part is crucial. You have to send it via certified mail. That way, you have a receipt that proves they got it. No excuses. Now, what if your landlord just ignores the letter or straight up refuses? Your next move is small claims court. And seriously, don't let the word court scare you off. The whole system is literally designed so regular people can represent themselves. You don't need to go hire some expensive lawyer. And all of this leads to the best part of the story, the grand finale, where all that preparation pays off big time. Section 5, victory and your key. So Mike takes his landlord to court. And what do you think was the slam dunk, case closed piece of evidence? You got it, those move-in photos and videos he took a year ago. They were undeniable. The judge saw the before pictures, agreed the landlord's charges were bogus, and Mike won his case. Just like that. And really, this whole thing boils down to one single powerful word. In rental disputes in the US, the entire game is won or lost on evidence. Your word against their word is a 50-50 shot, but photos and videos, That's pretty hard to argue with. Just think about that. A simple 5-minute task on the day he moved in was the perfect insurance policy. It protected his entire $2,000 deposit a full year later. I mean, that's probably one of the best returns on your time a renter can ever make. So I'll leave you with this one question. Whether you're moving into a new place tomorrow or you've been living somewhere for years, is your security deposit protected with evidence? If not, do yourself a favor. Take out your phone right now and start taking pictures. It might just be the most profitable 5 minutes you spend all year.